Hello and welcome to City Beat. I am your host Greg from the Lewiston City Library. Joining us today is Breanne Durham from Beautiful Downtown Lewiston. How are you doing today, Breanne?
I'm doing well. Excited to be on the show again.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show with us today. So it sounds like Beautiful Downtown Lewiston's got a lot going on as usual. So let's talk a little bit first about, can you maybe explain the Main Street approach and what's going on there?
Yeah, of course. So some of you may have already heard this because I think it's really important to share what exactly we're doing. But the Main Street approach is a national program that Beautiful Downtown Lewiston is following on a local level. So what that looks like is there are about 2,000 communities across the country that are following the same 4-point approach to downtown revitalization. And the idea is that it's a holistic and sort of self-help approach to downtown revitalization. It's not just events, it's not just business recruitment, it's not just beautification. It's kind of all of those things working together. So those 4 points are design, economic restructuring, promotion, and organization. And I think those first three are pretty self-explanatory. Design is working on the look and feel of downtown, creating a cohesive streetscape. Economic restructuring is the business recruitment or retention piece. Promotion is special events that bring people downtown. And then organization is the part that focuses on the stakeholders and the fundraising. So we are a nonprofit organization, so we rely a lot on volunteers and donations to keep ourselves going. So we have a whole committee that works on that.
That's great. Now, BDL or Beautiful Downtown Lewiston, is a fairly young organization. Can you maybe talk to how long it's been going, how it's transformed over the years, and maybe what you see for the future?
Yeah, so this spring we'll be hitting our 6-year mark for having a paid executive director. So my board hired their first director in March of 2009. So that's kind of how I gauge how old we are. We did have just a volunteer board for a while, but hiring a paid staff person was this big step. So I consider us, in about year 6 right now. So as far as where we're going, I just had my board of directors go through a big strategic planning process this past fall because we have the framework of the Main Street program, but as we grow as an organization, we needed to sort of fill in some other things. We developed a vision statement, which we hadn't had before. We identified what some of our core strategies for 2015 are going to be, and then we also outlined our full organization work plan, which is a pretty extensive document because we do a lot, small projects, larger projects too. So it's been a really great process for me. It's helped me to sort of see where we're headed into the next year. One of the things I wanted to share was our mission statement and our vision statement. So we've had this first one for a while now, and a mission statement is just a statement that directs you on the work that the organization is doing. So, and our purpose, I guess you could say. So ours is to create a vital, inviting downtown district in Lewiston, which promotes quality business, cultural, and community growth. So that's kind of the framework for what we're doing day in and day out. But then the vision statement is more of a where do we want to be and what does success look like when we get there. This was kind of a fun thing to develop because I know a lot of people, when they talk about downtown, they talk about what it used to be like. And there's also a lot of hope in the conversations that they have with me and each other about, what we want downtown to be. So that's kind of what we're encompassing here. So here's our vision statement. Downtown Lewiston is the heart of our community, a bustling mixed-use district, rich in culture and art, to which locals and visitors alike are drawn for unique shopping, dining, and recreational activities. Downtown is a place where small businesses thrive, local history is honored, and the community gathers together. So that's where we want to be, and that's what we're working toward. As far as some of those core strategies that we're working on, we're trying to focus all of our events, all of our programs that we run to identify one or more of these 5 things in 2015. So one of them is advocacy for the downtown area and the businesses therein. We know community events are really important for downtown. It's one of the things we've been most successful at, and it's one of the things that get people talking the most right now. So community events is one of our priorities. Vacancies and business mix obviously is a big thing for getting downtown back to its former glory. organizational funding, because like I said, we're a nonprofit. And then one big thing that we're going to focus on this coming year is tourism. It's something that we haven't really touched on a whole lot yet. We have other entities, of course, in our community that are working on tourism too, so we hope to partner with them.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. And it sounds like a really good vision statement and just kind of plan moving forward.
Yeah, I'm excited about actually putting that down on paper. And I think a lot of people will be too, because I hope and I think that it encompasses what a lot of people want to see downtown.
Yeah, and you spoke a little bit to being a nonprofit organization and how important it is for fundraising and events. Do you have any big events for 2015 coming up that people can be looking forward to?
Yeah, thanks for asking. So in February, we have our fundraiser. We do a lot of events throughout the year, and most of them are free. So we do have this one big event called The Price is Right Downtown. And that's the one where we have a ticket price, and the purpose of the event is to support Beautiful Downtown Lewiston. So as the name kind of denotes, it's game show themed. So if you buy a ticket, you could be called down as a contestant on The Price is Right Downtown. So it's a really fun event. It's the third one that we've done. February 27th, 2015 is our third annual. And have you been before?
I have not. I've heard about it. I believe my wife got to go last year, but unfortunately I was
She didn't
home.
Get called down though, I don't think.
I don't think
luck
she
of the
did
draw. But yeah, we've had some great prizes in the past. Showcase Showdown prizes. So we've had packages from the Diamond Shop and Cornerstone Interiors, and we haven't announced what our Showcase Showdowns are for this next one, but it's going to be really exciting. So we have about 15 pretty big prizes that we give away. And then it's just a fun night, It's a pretty unique fundraiser. That was our goal with that one, was to do something that nobody else in town is doing. And, we're having fun with it.
It sounds good. Do you guys get to bring Bob Barker into?
We have our own Bob Barker, of course.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so with that, what do people expect to pay for a ticket price, say, or where can they get the tickets, when we get, and where is it going to be held? And
tickets are $50, and you can buy them online. If you go to beautifuldowntownlewiston.com, you can call me too. We'll probably have a ticket outlet come January and February that you can go to, but for now I'd say go online or give me a call at 208-790-1148.
Great. And then where is it going to be held this year?
It's at the Masonic Temple Theater again. That's where we had it last year, and it's a really great space. We had a lot of people who attended who said, I have never been in this space before, or I haven't been in this space in a couple of decades. So they've got a great theater up there. It's a really fun venue.
Excellent, excellent. Now, we've got lots of events kicking off. We're 2015, spring. What kind of things, early summer, what does BDL have planned for this coming year?
Yeah, so our big events sort of start in, I'll just go down the list, I guess. So we have a St. Patty's Day pub crawl in March. We have Refresh the Valley in early April. And that's a fun volunteer event where you can come downtown and plant flowers and do other projects for us. In May, we have one of our newer events. It's called Hometown Pep Rally. So that's where we sort of partner with the Warrior baseball team, and we host them in different businesses downtown. So it's a fun way for families to meet the team before they go off to the big tournament. It's just sort of a way to connect them with downtown, but also form a little bit of a bond, so you know who your favorite player is when you go and watch the games in May. So that's a really fun one. And I want to say for all of these events, you can check out our Facebook page or visit our website to find out the exact dates. And we have a newsletter too that you can sign up for if you want to get information every month from us. And then summer brings the farmers market and Sound Downtown, Hot August nights, and then once we get into fall, we have our annual Art Walk and Pumpkin Palooza.
That sounds like a lot of fun throughout the whole year, not just one specific time.
We try to fill the calendar fairly well. It's a little harder. There's so much that goes on in the holiday season, of course. But we love using Brackenberry Square. Downtown's a great space in the summer, so we really try to utilize that a lot.
Well, that's fantastic. Now, you mentioned real briefly, your website, and can you tell everyone just one more time what the web address is and maybe the Facebook and how they can sign up for the newsletter? Yeah,
so on Facebook, just search Beautiful Downtown Lewiston, you'll find us. Our website is www.beautifuldowntownlewiston.com. And once you get to our website, if you scroll all the way down, there's a place you can sign up for a free texting service from us. So when there's a big event, we use that to let people know, hey, come downtown, we have something going on today. And there's also a sign up there for our electronic newsletter. So you'll get something in your email inbox from us once or twice a month about, it could be an article about what's going on downtown with the property, might be a special event blast or something like that.
That sounds great. So is there anything else you'd like to talk about today? I mean, we've gone over strategic planning and what's on store for 2015, a lot going on.
Yeah, I guess I'll just end by kind of an invitation if anybody wants to volunteer. I'm the only staff person for our organization, but we have amazing volunteers, all different skill sets, all different interest levels. Kind of like I was talking about with the Main Street approach, it's a pretty diverse organization. So if you're interested in downtown, contact me. We'd love to get you in on all the action and have you help us.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Breanne, for being on with us today.
Yeah, thank
really
you.
Appreciate it, always.
Pleasure.
And on behalf of Breanne and everyone else here, we'll see you next time on City Beat.